all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we are going to understand how to send emails from Google Sheets using Gmail. So are you also interested in sending emails within few clicks to all your loyal customers? Then this video is definitely for you. So with here I'm running a store specializing in organic skincare products, and now what I want is that we are recently launching a new product and I want to inform all of my loyal customers about the new product. So I have the details of all the loyal customers in a single spreadsheet, and now I want to send an automated email to all the customers informing them about the new product launch and also sending them discount coupons. So to do this we are going to create a connection between Google Sheets and Gmail. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So I'm going to do this because this can increase the chances of a successful product launch. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to understand how to send emails from Google Sheets using Gmail. So as you know that I run an online store specializing in organic skincare products. So now what we want is whenever we launch a new product, so we have recently launched a new product, I want to inform all of my customers about the new product. So as you can see that this is my spreadsheet, I have the details of all the loyal customers in, and now I want to send an email to all of these loyal customers about the new product launch and the special discount. So I'm going to do this because this automation ensures that all our customers receive the latest updates about our new products, helping us to increase the sales and interest. By automating this, I can save time and ensure consistent communication with our customer base, boosting our engagement and increasing the chances of successful product launch. So to do all of this, I've opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So we are going to click on access now right over here to access our Pabbly Connect's account. And now it is opening my dashboard, and to start with the automation we are going to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to send emails from Google Sheets using Gmail, and then we are going to click on create, and now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now I'm going to select my trigger application which is Google Sheets because I want to send an automated mail from my Google Sheets only. So I'm going to search for it and then we are going to select it. And now for the trigger event we are going to select it as new or updated spreadsheet row, and now it is giving me a webhook URL. So we are going to use this webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Google Sheets account and our Pabbly's workflow. So first I'm going to copy this webhook URL and then we are going to follow this help text to create the connection. So I'm going to open my Google Sheets account, and as you can see that this is the spreadsheet I want to create this automation for, and over here you can see all the data of the customer. So now what we are going to do is we are going to connect this spreadsheet with our workflow. So to do this we are going to go on extensions and then add-ons, and then we are going to go and get add-ons. So we are going to install an extension right over here to connect this. We are going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks right over here, and as you can see the same, so we are going to open it, and now as you can see Pabbly Connect's webhook right over here installed. So I'm going to open this. As you can see that I've already installed this, that's why it is showing me the option of uninstall. But if you haven't installed this, you are going to get the option of install right over here. So you can install it right from here, and as soon as we are going to install this, we are going to refresh this spreadsheet. It is really important to refresh the spreadsheet, otherwise you'll not be able to get the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks right over here. So as soon as we are going to get the option right over here, we are going to go on initial setup, and as soon as we are going to open the initial setup, it's asking me to select the sheet, webhook URL and the trigger column. So as you can see that this is the sheet I want to create this automation, which is customers. So I'm going to select customers right over here, and now for the webhook URL we are going to paste the URL we copied from our workflow, and now it is asking me for the trigger column. So as you can see that it is saying the trigger column will be your final data column. So for me the final data column is E, so I'm going to enter E right over here. You have to write your final data column right over here in the trigger column, and then we are going to click on submit. And yes, you can see setup configured successfully. And now we are going to click on send test to send this test data to our workflow. So I'm going to click on send test. And yes, you can see that we have successfully sent the test to over here. You can see test data sent successfully. So yes, we have successfully created a connection between our spreadsheet and our Pabbly's workflow. So now I'm going to open my workflow and check for the test data sent, which is this, the first name, last name, company and email. So I'm going to open my workflow, and over here you can see that we have received the test response. Over here you can see the spreadsheet name. Over here you can see the sheet name. Over here you can see the phone number, the last name, the first name, the email and the company. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now we are going to move on to our action step. But before moving forward to our action step, I'll just let you know that we are going to send a mail together to all of these customers. So to do this, we are going to first add the action step, and then we are going back to our Google Sheets. So first, for the action application, we are going to select Gmail right over here because I want to send an automated mail. So I'm going to search for it, and then we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as send email v2, and then we are going to click on connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Gmail account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with Gmail. And now after selecting my Gmail account, it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm going to click on allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on allow Pabbly save, and as soon as we are going to click on allow, you can see that we have successfully connected our Gmail account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the recipient email address. So we are going to map this. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know that a previous step was the trigger step where we selected Google Sheets as a trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically these details will turn dynamic and change with every new row updated in my spreadsheet. So I'm going to give you an example that over here in front of the recipient email address, suppose I'm going to enter demo@pabblytudes.com manually. Suppose like this, I'm going to enter demo@pabblytudes.com manually, then this will not change with every new row updated in our Google Sheets because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But if I'm going to map it from the previous response, suppose I'm going to map it right from here, which is email, so then this will definitely change with every new response because now this has become dynamic. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And now it is asking me for CC and BCC. So as you can see, both of these fields are not the required, so I'm going to leave it as blank, and then we are going to move on forward. And now you can see that it is asking me for the sender's email address. So I'm going to keep it as same. Only we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the sender's name. So I want the sender's name to be Natural Glow. So I'm going to enter it right over here. And then we are going to move on forward. Over here it is asking me for the email subject. So I want the subject to be exciting new product launch and exclusive discount just for you. And then we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the reply to. So as you can see, this email is not a reply email. So we are going to leave it as blank. It is asking me for the email content type. So I'm going to keep it as plain. Only we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the email content. So I want the email content to be hi name, we hope this email finds you well. But instead of name, we are going to map the name of our customer right over here. So I'm going to search for name and we are going to map the name. Over here you can see the first name. So we are going to map it, put a space and then last name. So now it has become hi demo user, we hope this email finds you well. And over here you can see the rest of the email content. And over here you can see the discount code too. And over here you can see that I've completed it by saying best regards relationship manager Natural Glow skincare. So yes, you can see that we have successfully entered the email content, and now we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the file name and attachment. So as you can see, both of these are not the required fields, so we are going to leave it as blank. If you wish, you can definitely add a discount voucher right over here. And now it is asking me for the label IDs. So over here I'm going to keep it as inbox only. And now it is asking me for the signature. So if you want, you can definitely add a signature right over here, but I don't want to do so. So directly I'm going to move on and click on save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, you can see that we have received the positive response that we have successfully sent a mail to demo user. So I'm going to open my Gmail and check for the mail sent. And yes, you can see that we have received a new mail. So I'm going to open this. And yes, you can see that this is the subject that we entered. Over here, you can also see the customer name, which is demo user, and the same mail that we entered. So yes, with this, we have successfully completed our workflow. But what I want is that I don't only want to send this to a single person, but I want to send it to all my customers right over here. So to do this, we are going to go on the extensions and then Pabbly Connect's webhook. And then over here, we are going to click on send all data. So what will happen is that as soon as we are going to click on send all data, automatically with the help of same workflow, a mail should be sent to all of these email addresses so that I can send a mail to all of my customers in just a single click. And yes, you can see that now it is saying working, and now we are going to open our Gmail and check for all the mails received in our inbox. But first, moving there, we are going to also go on extensions, and over here you can see send on event button. So we are going to switch this on too, because I want that not only to these customers, but if I'm going to add a new customer right over here in a new row, then the mail should be sent to that customer also. So that's why we are going to open this send on events button too. So now I'm going to open my Gmail and check for the mail sent to all of these customers. So I'm going to open my Gmail, and now we are going to go back, and yes, you can see receiving new mails right over here. You can see we are going to open the mails, as you can see, to dummy user. We are going to go next. We are going to see smart test 65 right over here. Over here you can also see dummy 12 test. Over here you can see that we have sent the mail to all of the customers one by one, and now we are also receiving more mails. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And if you have any questions, and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For the trigger application, we selected Google Sheets. For the trigger event, I selected new or updated spreadsheet true. For the action application, I selected Gmail, and then for the action event, we selected sent email, because I wanted that over here in my spreadsheet are details of all my loyal customers, and I wanted to send a mail to all of these. So that's why I did this. And yes, we were successful with our workflow. Over here you can see the mails that we sent during this video. We are still receiving more mails one by one. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and by automating this process, I save time and ensure consistent communication with our customer base, boosting engagement and increasing the chances of successful product launch. And yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. I hope this video was helpful for you, and you can also send emails to your loyal customers in just a single click using Pabbly Connect. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.